Guys.
Hot man's back.
Guys.
All right. We are here after
Time to
week
reclaim
6
the
of the
title.
NFL. We're doing trivia here, guys.
Oh, yeah. I'm back.
All right.
Puking rally.
You guys feeling good about trivia tonight? I tried to ease up on the questions a little bit. The last time I hosted, the questions were a little bit too tough.
I'm not feeling good. I won the first time. I've lost every time since then.
I'm undefeated in trivia.
I feel pretty good.
All right.
I'm almost due for a win here. I'm almost due.
We're going to play a little blackjack to see who gets the first question.
I feel good about that.
All right. Jimmy, you're getting the first card.
Hit me.
We got an 8. 8 for Jimmy. Brad.
2.
4. Ooh, that's a toughie.
Close.
No
All
biggie.
Right. Second card, Jimmy, is a jack. You got jack 8. You're sitting at 18. You're going to stay right there?
Yep.
All
if
right.
you whistle at them, they really get offended, so don't do that.
Brad's got an ace.
All right.
Ace 4
6,
is the hand,
15.
Brad.
Yep. I'll hit.
Ace 4 jack. So that would be a 20, right? No.
No, that's 25. Yep.
15.
No, we're over. I bust.
No. But you can play the ace as a 1. And then you're at 15.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good point.
We know nothing about this.
We're still going then. Hit me again, I guess.
I thought he was at 15. This sucks. What's that?
Oh, it's an 8. Okay, that's a bust.
Oh, I thought it was a 6.
I thought it was for a second. I thought it was a 4.
Matt was smiling. He wanted it to be a
Yeah.
6. That fucking sadistic bastard.
All right.
Man.
So, Jimmy, actually, I'll let you choose. You can
What a
get
bunch
the
of
you can take
bullshit.
the first question or you
Which
can
one do you get more points for?
Well, the person that
Stealing
if
the
it's
question.
your question, you get 1 point. If you were to miss and Brad answers your question correctly, he gets 2
I'll go
points.
second.
You're gonna go second.
I'll receive.
This is a
Or
mistake.
I'll
I'm telling you right now. This
You
the-
get 2 points if he doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Defer would probably have been the right answer.
Just
so-
defer.
Yeah.
Just
So
calm
Jimmy,
down.
you deferred. That's a mistake with how I formatted these questions. I'll tell you right now.
Oh, all right.
Hey, at
Deferring
least we
was a
stick with
mistake.
What,
our
you rigged the
mistakes.
deck?
All right.
You rigged the fucking deck, you
All right.
jackass?
Brad, first question goes to you.
He thought he did. He pulled the 8 instead of a 6.
Yeah, it's son of
He's
a
got a
bitch.
whole just stack of cards.
I
in
was
front of him.
looking at
He's
the
just
bottom of the
Yeah,
deck.
looking
hey.
them up.
Yeah. All right. Brad, first question. Which NFL player has the least touchdowns this season? A, Quandre Diggs. B, Stephon Diggs. C, Trayvon Diggs. D, Dirk Diggler.
Diggler. I love how you did that, dude. That's great. Dirk Diggler
Stephon Diggs.
has what's all
Stephon
right,
Diggs is incorrect.
What's
All right.
reread it?
I have no idea.
What's
Okay.
the
It's
Which
the 3 Diggs.
I want it
which
to be
NFL
Dirk
player
Diggler.
has the least touchdowns this season?
It's Dirk
A.
Diggler. I'm gonna shit.
A, Quandre Diggs. B, Stephon Diggs. C, Trayvon Diggs. D, Dirk Diggler.
Has the what?
The least which NFL
Wait,
players
wait,
has
wait.
the least touchdowns?
Yeah.
Is Trayvon Diggs that's not even a real player.
I'm the Cowboys cornerback.
That's Quandre.
No, Quandre's the Seahawks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fucking
Quandre's on
too
the
many
Seahawks.
Diggs.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's the dude number 7. No?
Trayvon Diggs is Stephon Diggs' brother.
Okay.
Trayvon is the Cowboys cornerback.
All right. So the question is, fucking, can you just do it really
One
quick?
more time. Last fucking time.
Well, it's fucking
Which NFL player
yeah.
has the least touchdowns this season? A, Quandre Diggs.
What he said.
B, Stephon Diggs. That's what Brad said. Stephon Diggs. It was incorrect.
Oh yeah.
C,
All right.
Trayvon Diggs, or D, Dirk Diggler.
The fuck is Dirk Diggler? He has the least touchdowns. Has to be Dirk Diggler, right?
Is that your final answer?
Who's the first? What's A?
A is Quandre Diggs.
It has to be Dirk Diggler.
D, Dirk Diggler is your answer.
Quandre.
Dirk
Who the fuck is
you said
Dirk Diggler? Who is it?
Kind of a fullback name, isn't it?
Maybe.
People ask.
How many answers?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
Jesus,
go with
how
that.
long
I'll
is it
go
gonna
with that.
take?
I'll go with that.
Yep. 10
That's
second
probably
warning.
wrong. That's wrong. Yeah. But D, yes. I'll just go
D,
with that. 'cause
Dirk
that
Diggler.
fucking name is hilarious.
That's incorrect. Dirk
It's
Diggler is not an
the
NFL player,
Seahawks.
so he's not eligible.
I like that name though. All right. That was lame. Well, who was it?
It was
the
Andre
Seahawks.
Diggs.
Yeah, the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Fucking D-back.
Okay. All right. On to question number
How many
2.
touchdowns does Dirk Diggler have?
0. He's not he's not even an NFL player. So he wasn't even.
So he has the
eligible.
least. That's bull.
No.
That's rigged.
The question is which NFL player?
Oh, you didn't.
It's like
read
when you're
that
going through
specifically.
multiple choice.
Oh, that's
like,
bullshit.
It's
Why
like
the
when you
fuck
let
is
a
that
special
answer
needs
here?
kid
He's
pick the
on a-
questions. All
he's
right,
on a
it's
practice
literally. I
squad.
mean, there's
Dirk
so many
Diggler.
questions in the sports world, and he's got to make up names for the fourth option. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I like that name.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably his like made up fucking Madden player and every year.
Bullshit.
Dirk
All
Diggler,
right.
the fullback.
Dirk Diggler.
Number,
Even
you know
trying to
where I
hit
got
you
the
into
name
it.
Dirk
Sounds like
Diggler?
a fullback name.
I got the name Dirk Diggler because there was this movie Boogie Nights. It's got
Yeah. Just fuck the Dirk
All right.
Diggler.
all
On to
right,
the next
fucking we'll
one.
move on. We'll move on. All right.
Fucking Dirk
Question
Diggler.
number 2. Jimmy, this one's for you. Move
Yeah.
on from Dirk
Bunch
Diggler.
of bullshit.
Question number 2. Who leads the NFL in
Dirk
passing
Diggler.
touchdowns? A, Dak Prescott. B, Patrick Mahomes. C, Tom Brady. D, Matthew Stafford. Most passing touchdowns.
Oh, that's tough. I don't think it's Prescott. Brady and
You need like music for the background for when we're deciding. Like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Tung, tung.
Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
you were Brady.
Brady is incorrect.
Yeah.
Brad, this is worth 2 points. It's 0-0.
Stafford. Who else?
We have Dak, Patrick
Dak.
Mahomes, or Matthew Stafford.
That's a good question. You were right, Matt. They do. It is all this week.
It's like, it could be this guy, could be.
Right. Yeah.
I put some time into coming up with these questions, man. I get paid. I usually do it on the clock at work, but I come up with some good questions.
Dak, Mahomes, and who?
Dak, Mahomes,
Stafford.
and Matthew
I'll
Stafford.
go with Stafford.
You'll go with Stafford. That's incorrect.
Wow. That's wow.
It's
Dak
Patrick
attack.
Mahomes.
Whoa.
Patrick
Good
Mahomes,
one,
as bad as he's been this
He
year,
had a good day yesterday.
He's-
So yeah.
well, he's still getting touchdowns. He's just making a ton of mistakes.
Yeah.
He makes a
God,
mistake for every
he's having
touchdown.
a
he
He
throws.
throw
won
all
the
the
ugliest
time
picks
now.
I've seen. I know he had 2, but that one rolling out
That one was a Jameis throw. I texted you guys
where he
that it was a
shot
Jameis.
putted
He
it.
falling
Yeah.
down, throws it straight up in the air.
It's just
Yeah.
funny. Like you were talking last week, Andy Reid. What were you thinking on that? It's like twice in a row.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll keep
Okay.
trivia going here since we're off to a hot
right.
start.
Score is 0-0 after 2 questions.
Killing it.
Question number 3. Trayvon Diggs leads the NFL with 7 interceptions. Who has the second most interceptions? Brad, this is your question. Is it A, Micah Hyde, B, Byron Murphy, C, Mike Edwards, or D, Logan Wilson?
Can you read them all again?
Yeah.
Last time I'll ask you.
Yeah. So Trayvon Diggs leads the NFL, 7 interceptions.
Yeah.
Who
So,
has the second most? A, Micah Hyde, B, Byron Murphy, C, Mike Edwards, D, Logan Wilson.
No idea.
I'm gonna go B.
B, Byron Murphy. That's
Yeah.
incorrect.
Come on. I
Your
got
chance for
no
2
idea.
points.
Read them again.
Okay, the remaining options
Am
are
I allowed to
A.
know the teams of who they play for?
A, Micah Hyde, Buffalo
Mi-
Bills.
Okay.
C, Mike Edwards, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. D, Logan Wilson, Cincinnati Bengals.
A is who?
A
What
is
team?
Micah Hyde, Buffalo Bills.
Bills. No, it's not him.
Okay, then you got C, Mike Edwards.
C. I'm gonna go C.
C, Mike Edwards is incorrect.
Fuck.
So we're not off to a good
Who was
start.
it? Was it Micah Hyde?
No, it was D, Logan
Yeah.
Wilson.
All right. I
It's
knew
a
it
Cincinnati
wasn't Micah
Bengals.
Hyde.
Bengals
I like
linebacker.
Micah Hyde. I would have seen him on
They've been a
Red Zone, I know.
surprising defense this
Yep,
year.
I
a
would
little
agree
bit,
with that.
So
Yeah.
good.
That
Good
was
question
actually-
there.
That was actually probably my toughest question I got.
You
down
said
here.
these were going to be good questions. We have 0
I thought the
points,
first
3.
two, you guys, I thought somebody would get the first two. So, but moving on, no matter.
Yeah.
All right.
Still 0-0. 0-0 going into the 4th inning. All right.
Yeah.
Jimmy, this is your question.
Leading off.
Out of these 4 running backs, who has the most rushing yards this season? A, Tony Pollard. B, Melvin Gordon. C, Damian Harris. D, Kareem Hunt.
Who is A?
A is Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
B, Melvin Gordon. C, Damian Harris. D, Kareem Hunt.
I'm gonna go Damian Harris.
Damian Harris is incorrect. Brad, it's your guess. This is worth
Tony-
2 points if you get it.
Tony Pollard. Who else?
Tony Pollard, Melvin Gordon, or Kareem Hunt are the remaining options.
Pollard.
Pollard is correct. That's 2 points. We got a
we
correct
go.
guess. All right.
Finally. Fuck. Now I
Yeah,
might
I thought
have
Pollard
questions.
would throw people off the scent because, Melvin Gordon and Kareem Hunt are a lot more of kind of your well-known guys than Tony
I
Pollard.
think you're underestimate. It's maybe you overestimated us the first couple questions. I think you under there because
Yeah.
Jimmy took Damian Harris, who's had a couple big weeks, on the ground.
Mhm.
We're like Kareem Hunt's more of a pass catcher guy. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Brad, this 5th one, we have 7 total questions. So this is 5 out of 7. This one's for you, Brad. Which receiver this season has the most targets? A, Justin Jefferson. B, Devontae Adams. C, Justin Jefferson. Or D, Cooper Kupp. That's my bet. So C is DJ Moore. C is DJ Moore. D is Cooper Kupp. That's my bad on the question, Reed.
God, I thought I was gonna get lucky and have like only 3 options. I'm going Cooper Kupp.
That's correct. 3-0. Jimmy, you got to mount a comeback here. It is
Yep.
possible because these
My
last
little
2
Cooper
questions,
Kupp.
these last 2 questions are tough. All right, Jimmy, you got to bring your A game.
I'm bringing it.
Question number 6. Which Rams receiver has the highest yards per catch? And this isn't this season. This is Rams historically. Out of these 4
All
options,
time.
which
Okay.
receiver has the highest yards per catch out of the options I'm giving?
I like this. Okay.
This is A, Isaac Bruce. B, Torrey Holt. C, Cooper Kupp. Or D, Robert Woods.
Oh man.
This is their careers as a Ram, correct?
Yep.
Or is this total career?
I mean, who else played for another team? Did Torrey Holt end up going?
Yeah,
Torrey
somewhere?
Holt
he
played with the
played-
Jags for some years.
Yeah.
Robert Woods bounced around some before he got to the Rams. I thought I could be wrong.
He was with Buffalo before the
So
Rams.
it's as a Ram.
That I can't say,
Uh-oh.
but I mean, it shouldn't
We got some
matter.
variables.
It shouldn't really matter too much. I mean, the receivers played.
All right. So
90% of their
most
careers
yards
with
per
the Rams.
catch.
Yes, most
Okay.
yards per catch.
Bruce, Holt, Woods, or
Cup. Those four.
Robert Woods.
Robert Woods is incorrect.
Uh-uh.
I don't know. Are you playing mind games with me where I have to take Cooper Cup twice, you cocksucker? I'm going big game. Big game, Torrey Holt.
Torrey Holt is incorrect. Jimmy, this is worth 2 points if you get it.
What? How are you making up new rules here?
I'm making them new rules to serve the competitiveness of the game. There's
A
7
it has to
questions.
be
50-50 shot for 2 rules?
Wait, what's your answer?
It has to be Cup.
It's not Cup either.
Wow,
Gosh damn.
Bruce.
It's fucking
Reverend
Bruce.
Ike.
Oh,
God,
I
you're trying to
he
throw the
played
game
for
over
so
here.
long with them. I was like,
Yeah.
I thought he would have checkdowns more than big plays.
Yeah,
That's
Bruce.
crazy.
Bruce didn't
That's
run short routes, really. I mean, you would think Torrey Holt really didn't either.
That's
would
what
think
man.
that Bruce
Yeah.
had the edge
Well,
on.
they're always both very smart about, and that's thanks
That's
to
why I
Bruce,
kinda
about
knew it
getting
wasn't
down,
Holt.
sliding, like before it was popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce was a little bit more of a yards after catch guy.
Yeah, he was.
Maybe Torrey
could
Holt
run.
rubbed
See,
off
I
on
don't
him
know.
once
I
Holt
think
got
they're
there.
different athletes. I think just Bruce was more.
They both knew
different
how to
guys.
just save their body.
I mean,
They would get down.
Bruce had that play in the Super Bowl in '99 against the Titans where he literally like did a snake.
huge block in the back.
I guess what would you? Yeah,
Hakeem
what would
is
you
a
say?
huge blocker in the back. I think it's
excellent
Hakeem.
acceleration and agility for Bruce.
Yeah.
Where Torrey Holt was more like speed. Just
Okay, so it's 3-0, Brad. I'm going to extend this to 8 questions and include my tiebreaker. So, Brad, this is your question here.
Jesus.
Everybody missed the last one. Brad, this season, who leads the Buccaneers in receiving yards? A, Antonio Brown. B, Mike Evans. C, Chris Godwin.
That's a good question.
D who?
D is Jalen Darden, the rookie. He's played 4 snaps. If you want to take a flyer on somebody.
Yeah.
Well,
A.B. Evans, Godwin. I'm gonna go A.B.
yeah.
I think he's had the big
Antonio
explosive
Brown
weeks.
is incorrect.
Whoa.
Jimmy, 2
What?
points for a correct answer here.
Fucking, I don't want. Oh, I thought it was AB for sure. Godwin or Evans. Wish I had one of them on a fantasy team. That'd be nice, so I could gauge this off something. Total yards. Wait, what was it?
Receiving.
Receiving
season,
total, like
it would be
total.
Buccaneers and receiving yards.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go Godwin.
Godwin is incorrect.
Wow. This has
Good
been a
good
night.
question there.
All right. Yeah.
I guess Evans is just steady Eddie. Because
Yeah, he's under the radar. Like
Evans
or
has
he-
caught a few deep ones too.
okay.
Especially Evans really ran it up against the Dolphins.
Well, and you are the guy that watches the whole game. We watch Red
Yeah.
Zone. So
Yep.
congratulations.
Tiebreak. Let me just
I think
for
that's it.
entertainment. That's game. Brad wrapped it up 3-0. But tiebreaker question was which team has the least passing yards this season? A, Saints. B, Bears. C, Jets. D, Dolphins. Least passing yards.
Dolphins.
That's wrong.
Bears, Jets, Dolphins, and who?
Saints.
Saints.
That's wrong. It's the Bears. Which is weird because the Saints and Jets have played one less game and they still have less passing yards.
That's
The Bears
a really interesting stat.
the Bears had like 50 total yards against who was it? The game they really shit the bed. It might have been against the Saints.
Well, they've had a couple games now. I mean,
yeah.
I know we've talked this before. Like Justin Fields, he's gotten wins, but he's done nothing on the field.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't think I tried to mix it up.
Yeah,
where
those
four
were
of those
tough.
thought were easy, but they were tough. Okay.
I just don't, dude. I don't know. I think more trivia, but yeah, they were good. They were good. It's just I don't pay that much attention to this year's shit because it's so early. Like in it, maybe even at the end of the year, I'd know more about kind of that kind of thing to look at. If I don't have them on my fantasy team, I'm
Yeah,
really not
I
All
hear
right,
ya.
hey,
on it.
It's not like landmark
since
stuff.
I'm doing questions next week, I'll give you the theme is going to be the 99 season.
The
All right,
99
there we
season.
go.
Nothing else than that. But it'll be
Edger
the
and James.
99
Edger
season.
and James is going to be an answer to one of these
Well,
questions, or at least an
but-
option.
Whatever. He'll be in there
Yeah.
at some point. But I'll narrow it down to that. But that's about it.
Okay. Well, enough about football this week. Jimmy, Red Sox Astros series is tied at 1-1. Eduardo Rodriguez against Jose Urquidy. Is that how you say this? Fucking
Urquidy.
pitcher's name for the Astros?
Irrequity.
Urquidy. Urquidy. Yeah, sounds like a fucking medicine.
URQUIDY. Talk
Sounds
about
like
a fucking.
medicine.
It is. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna need some medicine after about the second inning tonight at Fenway, man. Because I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Maybe dude. I am a very fucking negative fan, I guess you'd say. Like I always think the worst.
Very
Yeah.
much so. Very much so.
Yeah.
And
I
I've
don't
been told by
understand
a lot of
like
people with
that.
the Red Sox
Like glass
this
half
year.
empty. Fan.
Yeah. Well, dude, because if you look at our pitching on paper, it's not that great. So pitching even Rodriguez tonight, I think, is a dumb move. But I trust in fucking Cora, man. And yeah, I mean, I think we could win 3 in a row really easily. I really do. I don't know if
They played 3 in a row at home.
yeah, and I don't know if we
Yes.
have to go back to fucking Houston.
2-3-2 is
we'll
how
go back,
MLB
man.
still does it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and some cool bets I saw tonight too. This was around 2:30 on Bovada, but
What if we parlay Sox Bills? What kind of numbers can we get? Parlay and
Oh, I don't
Sox
know on
Bills.
that.
Probably
Yeah,
great.
pull that up.
Honestly, I would take. I've seen the over is 9.5 tonight.
Yeah,
They've scored 9
I know.
in the
Yeah,
first game.
the Reds
and
have
pe-
scored
people
9 in, like,
forget
first
that
2 innings.
Uriquity. I know Erod gives up some runs, but Uriquity, he got hurt like in June, was out for like 2 months. He's only had 6 starts.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, to finish the season out, and it's been 15 days since he's pitched.
yeah.
So it's
yeah,
like
and
that-
to come in at
some
Fenway,
point,
dude. To
it-
come
you know,
in against our lineup, and we're
as
hitting
I
right
saw,
now, dude.
it's supposed to be like mid 50s, 15-mile-an-hour.
Gonna feel
wind,
like playoff baseball out there, dude. It ain't a
just-
dome.
I
Yo.
like the over too because Altuve, Bregman, and Correa all hit over
Dude, well, that's
400
why-
against Erod. So it's like,
Dude, so
you're
I
gonna- you're
have
gonna
it
see some
right
runs.
here on Bovada, and I locked this in with the all right. So I did. It was Bregman total hits, runs, and RBI, over 1.5. And then
How are you
it
betting
was-
against your own team like that, though?
No, because I
It's
know
called hedging
Bregman's
your
a good
bets, you
player,
amateur.
dude. I know what's, and then I parlayed it. I parlayed it with JD over 2, like just
The
2.
same thing.
Yeah,
kinda?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And another good one was Kyle Schwarber was at the same runs, hits, RBI at 2. And
2.
I think that's a good bet there, man.
Yeah. I won't get into all that. I did look it up here. Red Sox to win, Buffalo Bills to win. Parlay them together. It's plus 152. I'll take my
Nice.
chances on that.
Yeah.
I like
I'd take
that.
that all
I'm gonna
day,
do it right
honestly,
now, dude.
because
I like that
Jimmy,
bet.
I would hammer that in too, because
I am.
from what we've seen with the Red Sox this whole postseason, is they're basically doing the opposite of what all baseball did all year. It's like
Everyone.
fuck this shift. We hit
Yeah,
it. We don't change our approach. And all of a
dude.
sudden, when it got to the playoffs, the Red Sox have gone to we'll take the first pitch. They long counts.
Right,
lots of
man.
pitches,
That's
and
what
instead of worrying about power, they're going oppo and they're killing these shifts.
dude,
And then you're seeing with the bases loaded, dudes unleash. And
then
I
they
mean,
got to pitch to them because it's fucking.
right,
They're like,
but
all right, well,
it's just
yeah, they
it's funny seeing managers that try to say like, oh, this is just another game.
yeah,
Cora's
yeah.
done this
Cora
shit
says
before.
it's
This
one
is not
game.
another game.
We
Yeah.
had to win the wild card to get in against, by the way, the Yankees.
Yeah,
who had
and
over
he'll
100
manage
wins,
every
man.
game almost like it's a wild
One
card
game
game.
at a
Exactly.
time.
Well, you
Yeah.
saw how
Exactly,
aggressive
dude.
he was
He
even
says,
in that
"Fuck it,
nine
we'll get
inning
there."
or 9-run game. You know what I mean? He still burned his guys.
Exactly, because
they
we got to get that dub,
right.
dude. We're not
Yep.
out there, dude. We'll worry about tomorrow. Let's get to tomorrow. Let's not
Yeah.
fuck around and fucking do something dumb. Let's win. Like that's why
Yeah.
you bring in a starter like you did with Chris Sale.
Don't overthink it. Yep.
And
Yeah.
Evaldi, and Pavetta. I mean, we haven't even seen him yet. So
Mhm.
the Astros, yeah, I think they might be in for some trouble here, and I don't think
Tonight is a
anybody that
huge
likes
game.
baseball
Tonight
is
is
mad
a
about that.
huge game for this series, though.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously 1-1, whatever. But
My dad-
this is
Papa Ando texts, before game 2, he said it's OVER. He's telling. I'm like, dude, you gotta
You better
believe
be
in the curse
careful.
of the Jim Beano,
Yeah.
dude. I'm like, man, I brought the Sox
Oh.
back in 04, dude. Come on, man. Ever since we don't lose ALCS when I'm cheering.
What
I
if,
looked that up. The only time the Red Sox have lost like an ALCS since 04 is to the Rays in 2008.
yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
only time. So, I mean, they have been, you get to the ALCS, dude.
Well, I think they're trending well too in this series because you think about the Red Sox burned through 2 of their starters in game 1, basically.
yeah.
They don't
Well,
have
they do. That whole
McCullers.
team
So
is
literally,
fucked, man. Yeah.
for their series in Boston, they're gonna have to pitch your equity tonight. They have Valdez, the lefty that was good, but it's Greinke. Greinke's the other guy, and Greinke in Boston, he's just gonna shut down like a
Oh,
little.
man. Yeah.
I mean, they have no
right,
other
yeah.
options. They have
He's
nobody
going to
else
need
to
to find
pitch at
his
this
lucky
point.
coins, Matt.
I mean,
You know what I mean? I saw
you might
Gramatica.
Frankie is a
Yeah.
weird fucking dude,
Oh,
man.
dude,
Oh,
he's the,
he's
he's the only
weirdest
guy I've
guy,
seen
dude. Are you
sit
kidding
Indian
me?
style on the pitcher's mound.
On the
and
pitcher's mound.
just wait.
Like,
So,
he does the
dude.
Kyler on the pitcher's mound, but it's not
Jimmy,
like,
That's not
What-
funny. Yeah.
what
that's
did you
just scary.
think the other night? Because Friday night, me and my buddy that I share a painting studio with, we got high as fuck and we were watching the baseball game. And we were like, I mean, just a side note, like people spit in baseball an incredible amount. And we were
Oh,
high
yeah.
as fuck watching the game. We were like, what the fuck are these dudes like?
they all, dude, it's just what
Yeah,
you do.
they
man.
also
You're always
do
chewing
chew and
gum
spit.
and
Put a camera on.
Well, whether
Yeah.
it's chewing tobacco,
yeah. You
like
always
long
got
cut
something in, like,
tobacco,
dude, and-
seeds.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
it's-
tried to explain to them. I'm like, it's a boring game,
But
so they
you're
need
right.
sunflower seeds or tobacco chew
It's a
or
nervous
to like
bubble
habit.
gum.
play with,
It's
dude.
a
like
nervous
something to
habit,
do.
really.
That was a tangent I went on. But what did you think
It
about
is
when
funny.
Correa hit that home run and goes, whose time is it? My time.
Dude,
My
at that
time.
point, I actually, to be honest, Matt, I was like, you just fucked up. That's what I thought. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this is game 1,
I thought it was pretty
not
sick.
game fucking 7. All right. Like, dude, I was just like, man, our lineup on paper is, if not better, it is at least right there with the fucking Astros. And we don't need a trash can to bang on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
and I don't think any of those guys aren't good players. That's what sucked the most about it, because they are. Bregman is a hell of a baseball player. I told you that before that all came out. I
Yeah,
remember you
I
and
still can't
talked about
stand
that.
him.
But
But-
now
No, I think
can't,
it's the
but-
Maldonados, the JJ Reddick,
Yeah,
Josh
yeah,
Reddicks.
yeah,
It's
Josh
the
Reddick.
auxiliary part.
But
the
also the
Gurriel,
fact with
you know.
the weird thing about Altuve not tearing his jersey off with the butt, like, you know,
and then
there's a
tearing it
lot
off
of-
every game this
every
year.
other
When
time.
he's at a
or
walk off,
now,
he rips it.
is that your So,
Yeah. Every game this year, he's at a walk off.
see-
He's ripping
It's like,
his
I'll
jersey.
prove it now, motherfuckers.
I
Yeah.
just think right, yeah. Now you're gonna show someone, yeah, you douchebag. But it's just on my end. When he did that, I was actually somewhat, even though I think they're gonna.
Yeah,
be
you're like,
this-
oh, he's celebrating. He's showing
I-
it too
he-
early.
He was fucking
Yeah.
up. Right. It's like,
yeah.
I remember, dude, my mom texted me, telling me I hit up like Drew Dunn in the USC Texas game, like the most epic college football game ever,
Yeah.
like 2005, Reggie Bush.
I don't know the game. Vince Young.
Fucking Vince
Yeah.
Young. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And
the
my
game.
mom's like, don't celebrate. Or my dad, one of them, it was like, don't celebrate until the game's over. And I texted Drew because we had like a little $5 bet in like 6th grade going.
Yeah.
Over. And I'm like, hey, hey, it was a good one though. I had fun watching it at your place tonight because we had been over. And dude, they ended up blowing it. And it was, but yeah, it's like, dude, you do that, and the Red Sox have a better lineup. I think we're gonna kick their ass.
Okay. All right. Let's wrap the baseball up there. We need to save a little bit of time for Monday Night Football.
Yep.
So picks. I'll get into it real quick.
Dude,
I got a good bet tonight that has good odds.
I own you.
Emmanuel Sanders, 2 touchdowns, at least 2 touchdowns, plus 800 odds. This is going to hit. Manny Fresh Sanders
Manny
in the end zone.
Fresh. I love that one. That's a good one, man.
It's going to cost Jimmy a fantasy game.
Oh, you better
Pulls
get
it
fucked, dude.
Up, man.
If
So
he
here we
does
go.
that,
Manny Fresh. I had $5 on it at plus 800 odds. $5 to win 40.
nice.
Daniel
Well,
Sanders, at least
they're
2
getting
touchdowns.
more of your money.
you're all wrong. You're all wrong.
All right,
You're
what
getting
you got
wild.
for
I
tonight?
see you slamming.
I also
Bears
like
there,
Josh
Pat.
Allen over 297.5 passing yards.
That's because you got him on your fucking.
Yeah,
fantasy.
I'm actually
My
taking the
fantasy team.
under. It's funny. Well, I'm happy to bring up Josh. I'm taking. He's gonna throw under 295.5 and under 2.5 touchdowns.
Oh, not that, but I like the
Because he's
completion.
only done each of those twice this season, and Tennessee's not going to give him the
Well,
ball enough.
This is where the trend ends, man. He's on Monday Night Football. He's going to show out. This
Nah.
is Josh Allen. You can't hate on Josh
No.
Allen.
I can't hate on him, but I guarantee you 50-50 he comes out tonight all fired up and throws like 3 passes.
He
10
might
feet
throw a
over
pick in the
receiver's
first
head.
quarter. I wouldn't be surprised if
But-
there was a pick in the first quarter.
He's only gone over 302.5 touchdowns
Yeah.
twice.
I would
It's-
rather
how
bet
can
that.
you?
I would rather
And he played
bet him to
Houston.
throw an interception.
He couldn't do
and
it against
to get-
Houston.
Bet
even.
an under.
He didn't do this against Houston. He's going to do it against Tennessee.
Tennessee's defense is probably worse than Houston's, to be quite honest.
Eh.
Name a Tennessee Titans defensive player.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
This is I didn't
Name a
include this in
Houston Texans defensive player.
I can't do that either right now.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
on the spot.
smart ass right back at you.
I wish we had a
cocksucker.
crickets fucking sound. That
Who
would've
you
been great.
got, Todd?
Oh well, you know I'm always golden. Who get really
This
close
can
in
be
the
a
red
player
zone?
prop. I mean, Derrick Henry, I thought it was interesting. His over under rushing.
No, on the red zone bet we had on Sunday.
Oh, who got really close?
Somebody,
I mean, I had Jamar Chase.
I had
I
a
got close
defense.
because Josh Gordon was in for a red
That
zone
was
look,
it.
and they threw
That
it the
was
other way. Though.
Daryl,
Like,
Yeah,
he
but
was-
who?
Like he was lined wide, and they went the
Yeah,
opposite way.
yeah, that
It
was
was-
it.
Who did it end up being? Daryl Williams was the first.
Yeah,
Was that
and
the
you were
first red
saying
zone
that could have
touchdown?
been
Yeah.
really logical too. Yeah,
Yeah,
They might not
Did
have
Josh
come-
Gordon have a catch? I don't.
Not
Yeah,
at all. He only
yeah.
had
Oh,
one
no, he
target.
was on the field.
He was
All
out
right.
there for like 18 snaps with one target.
Yeah.
That was it.
But that was still a decent stab at it there.
But yeah, I like
Was-
tonight Devin Singletary over 29.5 rushing yards. That's minus
I don't mind that
114.
because if the Bills are up,
yeah,
and really
it could get
29 and a
ugly
half
if
is a
you-
low number.
I just
Yeah,
feel like
it
they've
is.
really committed to Zach Moss lately.
No,
Like,
but
they
at the
really
end,
don't.
dude, I'm just thinking maybe at the end of the game.
At the end,
Everybody
get
can
up
get,
and-
this is like the
it
Ronald
rushing
Jones
yards or-
bet.
Is it
you know?
rushing or total? I saw
It's
that.
rushing.
That's awesome. Rushing.
You
Yeah.
saw what I just did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not.
I was
I'll catch
hoping
it. I'll
nobody
catch
Well,
it.
did.
you'll have
so-
to fucking watch an
Oh,
episode
man.
for once now, you
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah, I may have drank my beer upside down.
Make sure to watch.
Oh, did you dump it down your chin because you
No,
drank it?
no,
the
I
wrong way?
didn't do that, but I elbowed, like I lined it up to look at
Oh,
it.
and you were like, oh,
Yeah. This isn't fucking fuck you. Hey, we got an ALCS game tonight. You know,
Hey,
hey,
yeah.
We are
as a
blessed with
Sox
sports
fan,
tonight.
let me
We are
take this
blessed with
minute for
sports
myself
tonight.
Yeah.
because we are. Tonight is why this is the
I mean,
best
a good
sports
Monday night
time of the
football, and
year.
fucking
There's a
playoff
Blues
baseball.
game, a Monday night football game, and a Red Sox fucking postseason game, man. Like
Go Sabres.
Red Sox, Astros. Oh, go Hawks. Go Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina. It don't matter, guys. Honey, Zada.
Why are they called the Sabres, like a saber-toothed tiger, when they're actually like a buffalo? They're
Well,
low-
at some point, probably saber-toothed cats roamed up there. You know, like
yeah, but like
millions of years ago.
the Nashville Predators are the saber-tooth logo.
Well, there's a lot of predators in
Buffalo hockey
Nashville.
team
You
is the
better not
Sabres.
go there after
Dude,
dark.
there's no such thing as a blue note. All right. What can we? I mean, there's no fucking red
St.
wing
Louis
with a
is like
wheel in
the
it.
Midwest to the Blues. Get out of here.
Yeah,
I mean,
tell
the
me
blue-
to the
logo makes
blues.
more sense to me.
I
The
tell you
blue
what,
logo
man.
makes more sense to me. But if you're the Sabres, but you're actual the Buffaloes, you're the Buffaloes.
Dude,
And he prescribes. It doesn't make exact sense.
rest in peace to Chris Duncan. He was interviewing. He was a Cardinal player. You remember him?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he said on an interview,
His dad was
with
the hitting coach. Yeah.
Oh, Dave Duncan's a legend. Yeah,
Pitching,
worked
but
with
yeah.
Tony, or pitching
Okay.
coach. Worked
Yeah.
with Tony La Russa
Baseball is
for
not
years.
my forte.
He
You were
he was
close.
interviewing the Blues and like the Blues beat writer, and he goes, "So tonight, the Blues are in Buffalo playing the Buffaloes," and he kept going, and one of the so like Stalter, the dude kept rolling with it, and Dunk just goes, "No, no, you can laugh at me. I just call them the Buffalo Buffaloes.
Give me a
I
second
know.
here.
Yeah, like you can make fun of me. I'm an idiot. Like even though, yeah, it was cool, man. But
Yeah.
he was
All
a
right.
good announcer.
Well, we're out of time. Go Sox tonight, Jimmy.
Go Sox, baby.
I hope the Bills
Hell
pull it
yeah.
out as well.
Cheaters, man.
Good luck in fantasy, Jimmy.
Go Bills.
Like, subscribe,
You're gonna lose.
comment if
Meme
you
that.
hate us.
You're going
If you don't
down,
like something,
matey.
Seahawks, comment,
going
call us
down,
out.
mate.
53 points out of
Is that
Josh
what it is?
Allen,
You're
Emmanuel
going down,
Sanders,
matey.
and the kicker.
You're going
All
down.
right. All
Hey,
right.
hit him with a ring. And give him guys, honey, guys. Sweet.
Zeta.
Uh-oh. He's having a Seahawks
We'll
moment
close it
over
out
here.
there.
Watch out.